So what's going on, Houston? How you guys doing? Come on, let me hear you. How are you guys doing? Cool. Like Danny said, I'm actually living in San Antonio right now. I'm originally from Sacramento, California. I came to Texas to play college football for ITT Tech. I don't know if you guys have heard of them. You guys have heard of the Rose Bowl, the Orange Bowl? We had the GED Bowl, a little bit different. Our mascot was a low SAT score. That's pretty sad. It's pretty bad. Who's drinking tonight? Drinkers? Let me hear you. Drinkers? A toast to you guys. I'm drinking water. I actually had to stop drinking because I got tired of having to apologize to everybody the next day. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, seriously, I'm single right now. Is this your wife, sir? Is this your wife or your girlfriend? Your fiance. Give it up for the fiance up here. Cool. See, here's the thing. Like, if you have a fiance or you have, like, a wife or something, and you go out and you have a little bit too much to drink, you know you can call her, right? Like, when you're single and you go out and you have too much to drink, who do you call? Freaking everybody, right? Because I'm that guy making that drunk phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, it's me. I just want to say that I love you. And I don't care if you're married. That guy that's really stupid. Can I come over? No? Okay, bye-bye. That's always weird the next day when your brother calls and is like, dude, did you call my wife last night? Oops. Thanksgiving's going to be a little bit weird this year. You know? Any military in the house? Any military? Round of applause. Anybody? One guy in the back. One guy is like not ready to admit it. You know, it's like. Well, I always have to ask because I actually come from like a very strong military family. I have a cousin right now that's in Iraq. I have an uncle that was in the first Gulf War, and my grandpa was in World War I and World War II. And my great-great-grandpa once killed an Indian over a piece of beef jerky. And then he stole his land. So you can't get more American than that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but it's fun, like being Latino. I love performing in front of Latino audiences, and it's cool being Latino because like we can be very proud, you know. But like nobody does it like Puerto Ricans, man. Because seriously, Puerto Ricans, you see a Puerto Rican, they got like flags and T-shirts and Boricua this and Boricua that. You know what I'm talking about? And it's like, where is all this pride coming from? I've never met a group of people so proud of a little country they've never freaking been to before. You know what I'm saying? And I have a friend who's Puerto Rican, and he hates when I do that joke. He's like, you shouldn't talk about my people like that, papi. Like, your people? He's like, you don't know what my people have been through. I'm like, what, sunburn? What are you... Like J-Lo's last 2 albums? What? You know what I'm saying? So it's just weird, man. It's kind of retarded, so... I don't know, man. But actually, it's been a weird year already. Last week, I got kicked out of a strip club. It's true. I don't really like going to strip clubs. It's not my thing. Because everything's so fake at a strip club. Like, all the girls are just very, like, overly flirtatious. And I had a girl, she came and she sat on my lap, and she's like, you smell sexy. I was like, you smell like bad decisions. Bad decisions. Doesn't that sound like a perfume Britney Spears should come out with? Bad Decisions by Britney Spears. She's like smoking a cigarette, holding her baby upside down, you know? So I don't know, the stripper got mad, and see, I don't care, because, you know, guys will tell you this, you can't ever really date a stripper, because to your friends, she'll always be known as a stripper. Always. And it's like, you know, you could be like, this is my friend Carlos and his girlfriend, she's a stripper. And eventually you're going to be mad, and you're like, you know what, this is my girlfriend, you know she has a name. I'm sorry, dude, you're right. This is my friend Carlos and his girlfriend, Brown Sugar. And it's seriously, because, like, I mean, what are you going to do? Like, even if she goes, like, all strippers say they're going to work their way through medical school, you know? And, like, you could take your friend. She could graduate from medical school, and you'd be like, you see? And she's coming out. Take her to the graduation, and she's coming out, and they're playing that music. Ding, 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 ding. And you're like, dude, why are they playing that song? It should be ding, 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 big booty hoes. So I don't know, and you can't marry a stripper, because what kind of dollar dance is that going to be? You know what I mean? Seriously. So I don't know, man. Things have been... She likes the dollar dance thing. That's cool. Here's the thing. I recently got a divorce, and it's okay. I didn't like her. No. But no, it's not true. I wanted to work things out, but her boyfriend wasn't willing to compromise. I'm like, let me see her on Wednesdays and every other weekend, you know, let me get a month during the summer. And this is what we do, guys. As comics, we get up here, we talk about our lives, and I was doing a show in Dallas, and I guess like a lady had seen me from the time I was there before, so when I said I was getting a divorce, she's like, still? I'm like, ma'am, divorces are expensive. I'm Mexican. I had to put it on layaway. Just 2 more payments and that'll be mine. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think people realize how easy it is to get divorced nowadays. I predict eventually you'll be able to go through a drive-thru and get a divorce. You'll be like, I'll take a number 8 with a Sprite. Okay, sir, that's a Big Mac with cheese, a Sprite, and a divorce. Everything on that? No, hold the child support. Just leave that out, you know? And everybody tries to give you advice when you're going through a divorce. Like, even my dad, he's like, mijo, come here. I want to talk to you about your marriage. I'm like, Dad, no offense, but you've been divorced like 8 times. Are you really the person I should be talking to? He's like, pues sí, pendejo, I'm good at it. I'm like, okay, Dad, what do you want to tell me? He's like, mijo, what you need to do is think of yourself like Kermit the Frog. I was like, Kermit the Frog, what are you talking about? He's like, no matter how bad things get, you can always find yourself a Miss Piggy. What am I supposed to do with that advice? Like hang out in front of Jenny Craig with mini pizzas? Because I tried, it doesn't work. And big women are mean when they're hungry. So I'm just saying, don't do that, you know? But I have a little boy, and all I'm trying to do right now is just be a good dad. Round of applause for the good dads that are out there. That's all I'm trying to do, man. But as a single dad, any single dad will tell you that if your kid doesn't get what they want, automatically they start crying for their mom. Automatically. And it used to really bother me. But like, it happened the other day, and my kid was crying, and I thought to myself, okay, I'm not going to hit him. I said, what would Dr. Phil do? So I looked at him, I said, son, I know you miss your mommy, but mommy doesn't live here anymore. He's like, why, Daddy? I was like, well, mommy and daddy stood up in front of a room full of all our friends and family and vowed before God to be together till death do us part. But daddy's still alive, honey. And mommy lied to God. And now she's going to hell. Feel better? Bloop. I don't think he understood because he's only 3 and, you know, Dr. Phil's full of crap anyway, you know, so. But it's cool. I have a lot of friends that have kids, but like, I had a kid early, so a lot of my friends back then didn't. And you always get those friends that are very condescending or like, oh my God, I don't know what I would do if I had a baby right now. I'm like, you'd either take care of it or let it die. It's not that complicated, you know what I'm saying? And it's true. I went to go visit my friend in the hospital, and he said he just had a kid. And I was like, so how do you feel now that you have a baby? He's like, oh, Carlos, this little baby sent down from heaven. He's just a miracle. A miracle. I'm like, the basic definition of a miracle is an act of God. I said, this was an act of God. You told me yourself your condom broke. Afterwards, you were pissed. And I have a baby, too, so I know what a blessing it is. But believe me, the last thing that was going through my head when I conceived my child was the miracle that was about to happen. I was like every other guy. Man, if I can make this girl finish before I do, it'll be a miracle. And for some of you guys, just getting it up is a miracle. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, if your man can get it up and make you finish before he does, then amen, that's 2 miracles. If he can get it up and make you finish twice before he does, then that's 3 miracles, and his penis is automatically a saint. That's right, St. Peter. Guys, I'm Carlos Maestas. Thanks a lot. Have fun.